Hey everybody, this isn't going to be like any old Draw My Life video. Javi, Jeffrey, and I are going to change things up a little bit. So this is going to be Draw My History, the Western Movement edition. We're going to show you everything there is to know about the Western Movement, start to finish. We're going to split the topic Western Movement into 5 subtopics. The first subtopic is the theory of the manifest destiny. The Western Movement all started when the Americans came up with the manifest destiny. The manifest destiny was the idea that the United States was destined to expand from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. The reasoning to kick Indians and many settled Mexicans out of the southwestern lands was because they thought that God commanded it. They used this belief to almost double the size of the United States and to also try to get the Oregon Territory and the southwestern lands from Mexico. Americans thought that they were best fit for the land because of their Anglo-Saxon heritage, so a lot of Americans started moving west in search for land and many new opportunities, although many Americans thought that it was unjust to take away land in that matter. A theory of manifest destiny brings us to our next subtopic, the Mexican-American War. Many people were pushed by the idea of manifest destiny, even the President of the United States, James K. Polk. Polk was frustrated to get that land, so he decided to make an offer to Mexico to buy them from it. He also tried to annex Texas to the United States, but Mexico denied the offer and warned them that any annexation would result in war. Without notice, Polk still wanted the land, so he sent soldiers to build forts on the Texas-Mexico border. After Mexico saw this, they had their soldiers move into Texas that ended up with 12 dead American soldiers. Polk saw this chance to go to war with Mexico, so he went to Congress, which was passed quickly. Many battles went on, even famous ones like Battle of Alamo. But the war was quickly over. It was all settled when Mexico's forces signed the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. It stated that Texas was now part of the U.S. and they would sell the Oregon Territory to the United States. The next segment is the Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears consisted of 5 civilized tribes who were forced to move to the new Indian Territory, which is present-day Oklahoma. The Trail of Tears was almost 5,000 miles, and the Indians had to walk through countless trails and face many obstacles. They were kept in small camps where many of them were crowded together and had to live in close quarters. Many native tribes surrendered the land to the United States, while the Choctaw put up a fight and finally surrendered it at the Treaty of Dancing Rabbit Creek. The U.S. took the land forcefully or had negotiations that were made between them. Andrew Jackson was the one who came up with the Indian Removal Act of 1839, which forced them to move to their Indian lands. The next subtopic is the Louisiana Purchase. The Louisiana Purchase was the largest transaction between two countries during the 1800s, which resulted in being one of the largest purchases ever. Thomas Jefferson bought the large portion of land from the French who was under the control of Napoleon. Although Jefferson was a strict follower of the Constitution, he had to put aside his principles in order to follow through with the transaction. The land was priced at 3 cents an acre, and once it was bought, it nearly doubled the size of the United States. Jefferson was hesitant with his decision because the Constitution did not say anything about purchasing land from other countries, but he still went through in the transaction. The last segment is the California Gold Rush. The California Gold Rush, which is in 1949, attracted many people in searching for gold in the mountainous ranges and near rivers. The population increased dramatically when one of the workers, John Marshall, found gold and brought it to his employer, John Shutter. Rumors spread about the findings in California all throughout the country. James K. Polk confirmed these rumors, which caused a movement to California in search for gold. These immigrants that moved to California were called 49ers. Although many were in search for gold, only a few profited. The few who did profit only profited little as well as which not what they wanted. Due to the amount of people in California after the gold rush, California filled for statehood and soon became a state. Although many did not profit from the gold rush, many stayed in California, which